Lotus, my moonies, and today I am playing and starting a new Sims 3 series called The Real Housewives of Lucky Palms. Lucky Palms is filled with tons of different buildings and homes, but very specifically lives 6 families who happen to own the richest and biggest homes in all of Lucky Palms. Are you still confused? Let me explain. So basically this series is going to be focused around 6 families that all live door to door to each other. But more specifically, the series is going to focus on the housewives of all the homes. So basically just the women in the homes, the wives. I'm a big fan of Real Housewives TV shows, and so I was really inspired to create this series and just see what kind of tea unfolds, what kind of drama ensues, and just to see how crazy shit can get. So to introduce all the characters to you guys, here we have our first housewife, June Shallow. This is the Shallow family. Shallow, they're shallow people. It's perfect. It's within their names. But this is June Shallow. She is the wife, and I was planning on going into depth on the characters and their personalities, but I thought I'll just share the traits that come with these Sims. So we have her as a slob, she's commitment issues, she's a light sleeper, she's a schmoozer, and she's evil, which are all very interesting. It's so interesting that those are June's traits, more specifically commitment issues, because she is married to Tom Shallow, her husband here, who is in his underwear. Actually, everyone in this house is in their underwear right now, but I have the husband, Tom Shallow. I'm not going to get into the family traits outside of the wives because who gives a shit, but which maybe you guys actually do give a shit, and if you do, maybe just pay attention and see if you see their I'll click on all the characters. You can go in your own time to see them. But this is the husband, Tom, and then we have our daughter, Mary Kay Shallow, and then we also have our son, who is Dallas Shallow, who is currently sleeping. And lastly, we have Kurt Shallow, who is actually Tom's father, which is so interesting, especially because literally I had the household unpaused for just a little bit, and in that time, here's June, right? Here's the wife. Her husband's dad slapped her, who is Kurt. So Kurt slapped June, and then also he was just picking on June. He was just slapping her around, doing crazy stuff. And a lot happened, honestly. I had it unpaused for like a moment and shit went down. That's why I have it paused right now, which I should probably just let it play on as we go along, because that is a whole character introduction. But there seems to be a lot of tension within the Shallow family, but specifically between her, I guess you would just say her father-in-law, between June and her father-in-law slapped her. It's been a whole thing, and they all live together, and there's just so much negative energy within this household, I suppose. So next up, we have Loretta Pendleton, she's all alone. She doesn't have any children. She doesn't have any men in her house. It's just her living in her home. But Loretta, she does want children. She does want a husband. She wants those kind of things. She just doesn't have them right now, and she does get around with men, but no judgment. Yes, this is Loretta Pendleton. She is our second housewife, and let's talk about her traits. She's insane. She's a workaholic. She's family oriented. She's hot headed, and she's a perfectionist. So I feel like there's a lot of interesting traits there. Being insane, being hot headed, those kind of things, alongside being a perfectionist, family oriented, and workaholic. Ooh, those are some interesting ones. Yes, that is Loretta. Next up, we have the Altos. Now, if you know anything about The Sims 3 or you're familiar with The Sims 3, they might sound familiar to you, and that's because I did go ahead and snag them from Sunset Valley. But this is their home. They live in Lucky Palms, and also it's like versions of the Altos, because this is Vita Alto, and she looks very different than the original, as you could say. We're just gonna pretend like they're not from Sunset Valley. This isn't the Altos you guys know, okay? This is a different version, alternate reality, where they live in Lucky Palms. So yes, this is Vita Alto. Her traits are evil, charismatic, snob, schmoozer, and ambitious. But while we have this sim here we have Holly Alto. She is pretty much just a goody two shoes, I think. Definitely her mother, who's a little more headstrong. The daughter's very good two shoe, like, look, her homework, like, it's very wholesome, I guess you could say. Okay, well, you guys can see him in the bottom here. We have Nick Alto. He is very headstrong man who believes in traditional values for families, especially his own family. So clock that, see. But yes, this is the Alto family, and I wanted to show you guys their home because it's so interesting. Like, this, like, they have this whole section over here. Actually, let's go up, and they have all this, but they also have, okay, if I'd like show you guys properly, they have all of this as well, which is so interesting. It's just such a particular home. Okay, next we have the, oh my god, wait, look in the corner. Jennifer Martinez has renewing her affection towards her partner Pablo Martinez. They're so good together, whispered a Lukey Lou, which those are one of the, wait a minute, okay, pause. Oh, what is this? Okay, we have a lot to go through here. Okay, so it's got a notification saying that the Martinezes are, you know, which they're one of the families we'll be seeing later. But I'll just to make a callback to the first family we looked at, the Shallows. So you guys remember how I was telling you how June, housewife, her father-in-law, yeah, looks like romance is in the air for Kurt Shiloh and Yolanda Shaw as they were seen parroting their newfound affection. But he's old man, she's young, so that's so interesting that Kurt is with her, some young girl, some young lady, yeah. But back to what I was trying to say is this is the Jones family. So this is Diana Jones. She is one of my personal faves so far. I know we haven't really gotten to know the families, but I really like her just like vibe and energy. She's a couch potato, she's neurotic, she's neat, she dislikes children, and she's easily impressed. Now, the thing to call out here is that she dislikes children, which is very much a big part of her and her husband's kind of life, because you know, she said herself, Diana has always said that she feels like she's way too selfish to own a kid. Even if she liked kids, she probably wouldn't really like try to have any or do anything like that, because she's just way too selfish and it's all about her. It's just the two of them in this household. They're selfish people who live their lives and make that money, and like it's, she's a couch potato. But yeah, like I said, Diana is one of my personal faves so far. Again, haven't really gotten to know her, but she is one of my personal faves. Maybe it's just because she looks so cunty. And next we do have Diana's husband, Johnny Jones, and just like the other men, he is currently at work. You guys can see him in the corner here. He is her husband. They very much love each other, and yeah. Okay, we have Nancy Landgrab. Now, if you pretty much play any Sims game, you know Nancy Landgrab most likely, or most of you have probably heard of her, and if you haven't, she's a big part of the Sims franchise. But she is one of the housewives. Now, she's kind of like the where I snagged them both from Sunset Valley, and in an alternate reality, in a different universe, the both families live side by side in Lucky Palms, which, if you guys know, the Altos and the Landgrabs have big beef, so that may play a part into this. I love her. She's an icon. She's a diva. Her traits are actually a little less toxic and less crazy than the other women, because she is a workaholic, she's a perfectionist, she's a snob, and she's ambitious. So pretty much her worst trait is being a snob, and that doesn't really affect others. I guess it really just affects herself mostly. Oh my god, she's banged her head on the computer, girl. Okay, so you got Jeffrey Landgrab. If you know the Landgrabs, you know Jeffrey Landgrab. He is Nancy's husband, and he currently, he's actually coming home as we speak. Oh my god, I think he just pulled up. Wait a minute. There he is. Is Jeffrey Landgrab. There he is. So yeah, her husband, and then they do have a kid together. He'll be out of school in a moment. But yes, they do have a son. His name is Malcolm Landgrab. And yeah, they're a pretty wholesome family. They have pretty good traits. There's not real much, I mean, maybe a lot of like tension or negativity, who knows, but their personalities, their traits, they're all wholesome and aren't too, you know, negative. So Malcolm's going to be taking a field trip tomorrow. They imagine that. I think you want to sign the permission slip. Yep, sign the permission slip. Let my son go. We're not going to rob him of his experience as a normal kid in school. Okay. Is the Landgrab family. Also Nancy's my personal fave so far. I actually like all the women, but so far is Nancy and Diana, who we just met. They're two of my favorites so far, I think. But again, there's not really like, I haven't really been with the housewives. I haven't spent any time with them, but I've always liked Nancy Landgrab anyway, so I guess it's just my biasness. Okay, my god, she just fell, girl. Last but not least, we do have the Martinez household, who we were talking a little bit about earlier. But yeah, is Jennifer Martinez. She is our last housewife. Oh my god, who is that lady running? Oh my god. Oh my god, girl, wait, is the husband here too? Oh, they're both here. Wait, that's so wholesome. They're both at the gym together. But yeah, this is Pablo Martinez. They are Spanish speaking. This is the Martinez household. I'm actually gonna I know they're at the gym, but I'm gonna put her in her everyday fit, just so you guys can kind of like, you know, who she is once you guys see her again later on. Yeah, she's absolutely stunning. She's beautiful. She is a Latina mommy. Where's the hubby? There he is. Oh my god, are they gonna kiss? Oh, nope. They're just talking about... Okay. They are debating politics. Okay. So all the housewives are interconnected, but they actually aren't all as close as you may think. But Jennifer has an idea and is thinking, maybe I should throw a little party to get all the women on the street that all live together on this. Oh, actually, let me go ahead and I'll pull it up for you guys. Let me pull up the receipts. So along this whole street right here, you guys will see these homes. These 6 are filled with the housewives and their families. So Jennifer was thinking, okay, maybe I'll have a little party, like invite the housewives to come over, and maybe we can all really get to know each other. Maybe we can actually make like close friendships. The women on the street, believe it or not, they don't have close friendships. A lot of them are really busy with their families, their personal lives. They're pretty selfish. But for the rest of the women, they just have their own lives going on, and they have their personal relationships that they've had for a long time, and now it's really time for them to get to know each other, because Jennifer thinks that it's a good idea to really bring the women together and like have that community, because they all live on the same street. It's like they barely have any communication or friendships or anything. Okay, so it is almost the afternoon in the game, and it is the next day after we met everyone, all the housewives and all the families. Okay, so we've met everyone. Now Jennifer is planning on throwing a party with her and the housewives. So we're gonna invite Vida, Diana, Loretta, and June. Jennifer was going to invite Nancy Landgrab, but she denied to come to the party. She said no thank you. Okay, so Jennifer went ahead and ordered some pizza for the girls, because I don't know why, that was just one of her wants, so we did that. And it looks like the ladies are starting to show up. We have Vida here and Diana. Who else? Is there anyone else here yet? Okay, there's no one else here just yet, but we do have a couple of the girls here, so they're gonna get to know each other a little bit. Oop, it looks like Diana is getting in the hot tub with... Oh my god! Diana just got into the hot tub with Jennifer's husband, but she's naked. Oh my god, he ran away so fast. He was like, no. Oh my god, look at Loretta. Oh my god, this is Loretta, who we met too. Oh my god, she's in. Oh my god, her boobs are crazy. I mean, all the ladies have the big boobs, big fake boobs, but Loretta's like, ooh girl, put on some clothes. What the hell are you doing? Oh my god, this is crazy. Loretta looks so good though in her dress. And why are the girls talking in the bathroom? Jennifer, Vida, lock in, stop. I don't feel like these ladies are particularly big on pizza, but maybe they are, who knows? This is just what Jennifer wanted to order, so this is what we got. This is what we have. Okay, it looks like these two are getting along pretty well. Okay, Jennifer's gonna go to pizza. Oh my god, who's choking? Wait, what the hell is she eating? Oh, is she eating something we made? What is that? Lobster? Lobster? When the hell did we make lobster? Kurt, Shallow, and Roxy Lynn are going study. Okay, is Kurt is June's father-in-law just with everyone? Like, is he hooking up with every single woman that's single and probably taken? Oh my god, even the pizza man's hitting on Jennifer. Okay, Jennifer, okay, she was hot. Okay, we're gonna be, yeah, let's call to meal. Call everyone to the meal. So it looks like June did not show up and Nancy did not show up. So that's actually the two women that I actually did expect to not show the most. I feel like Nancy's just in her own little world doing her own little thing and probably just didn't want to come and just wanted to do her daily task. And who the hell is this old ass bitch? Roy Phillips? Who Roy Phillips? Why is he here? Why is there a poor man walking around here? I'm calling the police. Like, what the hell? Girls are really enjoying their pizza. This is so wholesome and cute. Uh-oh. Oh, not happy. Okay, Vita, it's okay. There's 4 C's. Vita. Okay, don't be mean, Vita. Don't be so angry. It's okay. But yeah, as I was saying, Nancy and June. June, she's shallow. Her last name is literally Shallow. Like, it's exactly how I'd expect her to be. And she's gonna show. She's just that kind of gal, I guess. And Nancy again. Oh, was Diana shouting boo at? Oh my, Vita and Diana, they're shouting boo at Loretta. What did Loretta do? Loretta is kind of crazy though. Like, she's eating pizza and all kinds of shit. Oh my god. Look how big that lobster. Where's she getting lobster from? This is crazy. The girls are all getting along, but they're seeming to kind of like push Loretta out of the group. So that's really, really interesting. The ladies are really like getting along over here. Like, they're becoming besties. Like, honestly, like, this needed to happen because the women on the street were so disconnected and this party seemed to prove to be really nice. Oh my god, you should know how to throw an awesome party. Oh my god, Vita, you diva. Oh my god. Okay, now we are in our lingerie basically. And Diana's watching TV. One thing about Diana, she loves the TV. She's a couch potato after all. So, but yeah, poor Loretta. The group. Oh my god, is she leaving with not saying a word? Is she about to leave? Loretta left. Loretta left the party. She didn't say a word. She just was kind of rude, honestly. But maybe she was kind of upset. Maybe she felt like Jennifer was kind of like with the other girls, and maybe she just felt kind of upset. So, it looks like just these two now, and this is Jennifer's nighttime outfit. So, wow, what a party! I think I'm all partied out. Right. Well, the party is over. It seems to have been mostly a success. Loretta, weird terms with her, but it's okay. It seems mostly successful. She still gets to know Nancy and June and maybe even Loretta a little better, but Jennifer's party was awesome. Virtual and epic. Sims all around town will be talking about this one for years. Wow. They will be, because I think this might be the beginning of years of friendship. So, wow, look at her and her outfit. That's crazy. Oh, we're getting a call. Who's that? Who's on the phone? A couple of the gym were spreading rumors about your what? Wait a minute. A couple people at the gym were spreading rumors about your rather sweaty workouts. In addition to be a little blah, 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 use the don't break a sweat option for a few hours during your next workout to improve your athletic skill. No, I don't have to prove anything to anyone. How fucking dare you? Anyways, that is going to be it for me today, guys. I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna zoom out on the town and see. Oh my god, yes, perfect. So I just want to thank you guys so much for watching the video. That is going to be it for me today, guys. I thank you all so much for watching. I'm really excited for this series. I'm really excited to play it and really just get to know the girls and see what unfolds between all these women, because I don't know. I mean, they all on the same street, like I said, and they never had communication really or relationships. But I think this might be the beginning of a new era for all the women, and it might prove to be amazing, and it might also prove to be a total nightmare. So we shall see. I'm gonna end it here. I'm really excited to continue with the women that Real Housewives of Lucky Palms, and just see where things go. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. Take care of yourself and like this video, comment, do whatever you need to do. Let me know in the comments what you think about the series, and also let me know if there's anything else you guys want me to play. I am up to all suggestions. I love you all so much. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Look out for my other videos. Follow me on Twitch at RHOLP. I stream sometimes. I stream on YouTube sometimes. Turn on notifications on YouTube and Twitch and everywhere to get notified when I go live or upload. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I love you all so very much, and stay tuned for episode 2 of The Real Housewives of Lucky Palms. Bye bye.